Hey, welcome to Upstate Eats. I'm your host, Katrina Lee, and we are Rochester Free Radio, 106.3, rochesterfreeradio.com. You can find Upstate Eats on YouTube, Upstate Eats YouTube. You can find us on Facebook, Upstate Eats, and we are also on Instagram, Upstate _ New York State Eats. So today we are at the Steer, which is in Buffalo. It's been here a very long time. I remember when I was in college at UV coming here. It was more like a nightclub, and now they changed it more into like a restaurant. And across the street in the same parking lot is I just blanked on it. But what is it again? Lake Effect Diner. I was thinking like the ice cream. But Lake Effect Diner has been there forever, and is like one of the few diners that actually are kind of a diner similar to the Highland Diner in Rochester. So today we had lamb lollipops, we had a charcuterie board, and then we had a vegan lasagna, which is very different. But my acting friend Martin's here, and he's going to tell you a little bit about the lasagna, and then I'll tell you about the other two entrees. Here, Martin.
Hello, how's it going?
How you doing there?
Pretty good.
Yeah.
So I came to this bar restaurant called the Steer tonight, and I heard the Steer. So I'm a big filet mignon guy and steak guy, and I like my burger. So I'm expecting a nice hamburger, nice steak, whatever. So I tried this lasagna, and they didn't tell me till after I ate it that it wasn't really meat.
You didn't know?
I didn't know until afterwards, and I didn't even know the difference. It's pretty good, and I didn't know the difference. And like I said, I was expecting. I was really surprised, and it was mixed with some vegetables and sauce and everything, and I forgot what it's called exactly. Impossible Burger, I think they told me afterwards, but I couldn't tell the difference.
Yeah, that's not real meat in that Impossible Burger. We got them all over.
Yeah, I didn't even know. Like I said, I thought it was pretty tasty and it was good, and I ate the whole thing, and they didn't tell me the secret until afterwards.
Yeah, that's cool. Well,
I would order it again. Like I said, it was decent, it was good, and it was nice sauce, nice vegetables, and I finished the plate and cheese, and and like I said, it was a big surprise. It's the first time I ever had a vegan meal, but I would consider having it again because it wasn't that bad. It was actually pretty good.
Well, that's good. It's probably really, really good for you too.
Yeah, good for the environment too and everything. So
yeah. So
got any questions for me?
No, not really. Did you I'm drawing a blank, really. I really don't have any other kind of question for you on that.
You can't tell taste wise. You can't tell look
No.
at it either. It's different.
No.
Like I said, it's like I don't know who invented it, but
I
it's a good thing.
how do they do that? It's crazy. They can be like that and taste so good and yeah.
Maybe I'll take the next step and have an actual burger next time. Maybe it'll be good too.
Well, Nate, with a name like Steer, I bet you could get some good meat there. That's for sure.
Yeah,
Right?
I was surprised. Like I said, I might try if they have a vegan burger, but I was surprised. The Steer, I'm thinking steak.
Yeah.
I'm thinking cow. And there's like, you think of like a filet mignon when you hear Steer, and I was, pleasantly surprised today.
Yeah, and you because you were in a place like that, it was easy to fool you. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed that. That's cool.
Okay, do you want Katrina back?
Sure.
Okay.
So I actually had the lamb lollipops and the charcuterie, and the charcuterie is a special right now, so it was kind of just plated. They had bread, and it was covered or drizzled with honey. It had like a Parmesan chunk that you could normally it would be shaved, but you could eat it. I believe horseradish cheese, pretzels, crackers, meat, kind of everything you expect off of it, but then some more, and spinach underneath, which is kind of nice that you could pair it on the crackers. And I did enjoy it. I love those type of trees. I get it every time I go out. So
Can't wait to see that.
All the time.
Can't wait to see that on the website. It sounded really good.
Yeah, I'm gonna post it and send you all the pictures so you can put it on our Facebook and Instagram later so people can see. And then the lamb lollipops were amazing. I've actually never had one before because I've never been a fan of lamb, but I ended up eating 2 of them out of 3. So that was it was delicious, and I'm not sure exactly what was in. So I was gonna ask the chef or something what it was seasoned in, but it was great. The vegan lasagna, which I've never had anything honestly vegan. I never tried the Impossible Burger. I tend to be a meat person myself or seafood, and I just started that keto diet, and it would fall in place with the keto diet because it was like the low carb vegetables with the meat, the
Right.
sauce, and it was a vegan cheese. And then instead of like melting it all over the top, I guess they take like the thing that like melts with for the creme brulee and stuff like
Right. Right.
that.
I don't know what it's
My
called.
mind's blown.
Yeah.
It's been a very long day for me.
Oh
It's
yeah.
very early.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I've been going here, and they actually have a Katrina burger,
Oh.
which I tried last time. Yeah, it wasn't actually named after me, but I thought it was pretty cool. There's actually a Katrina burger. So I like a lot of the remodeling, and now, like I said, it's more it's a nice bar, it's a nice restaurant, it's classier. You don't have a bunch of like 16, 17-year-old kids
Oh, yeah,
running
good.
around kind of destroying the place. And
Back to your.
yeah, it's a great view upstairs. They have a nice patio. In the summer, it's good to sit out on there. And they have like torches and stuff where you can stay warm if you're smoking outside. And it's right on Main Street. It's right near UB South Campus. And there used to be a lot of like cool little shops, and there still are, and restaurants. But I used to go out to Talking Leaves, which was one of my favorite bookstores, which closed about 2 years ago. But that's why I would come and get my textbooks, and I always stop by here. This is one of my places. So I'm going to introduce you to Tucker, who is Tucker Jr. It's the owner's son, and he's actually a partial owner too, and he's going to tell you a bit about the place and changes they made and upcoming specials and things.
Great.
And even on Jeopardy. So
Oh yeah. Hi Tucker,
Hi,
you
how's it
there?
going?
Good. Nice to talk to you here. This guy sounds like you
happy
got
to
a
be
nice. Sounds like you got a nice place there.
We do.
Yeah. So you're it's a family business then. Your parents, or you were owned by your partners with your dad and stuff then, right?
Yes, sir. My family bought the steer about 23 years ago, or no, 26 years ago, and we're celebrating 51 years of the steer this year.
Yeah. That's really cool. There's nothing like having eat somewhere with somebody that's got their life invested in it and stuff. Way different than a chain thing. That's really great.
Of course, totally different.
Yeah,
totally different.
yeah. You got a new deck out back for the summertime. She was saying you're.
Yep, we just recently did a little facelift to our upstairs. We totally renovated our dining room. Fits about 150 people up here, and this brand new patio is awesome. It's got great sound system, great views.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, definitely something to check out.
Yeah, that's awful nice when they got the music out there. It really makes for the mood of it all. That's great.
Of course, great vibe.
So you were on diner drive-ins and drags.
Diners, Drive-ins, and Dives.
Dives, yeah,
Guy
right, yeah,
Fieri,
yeah.
TV show.
Yeah.
That was awesome. That was when I was maybe about 10 years ago, maybe 10 plus.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was awesome. Him and his crew came in. They were fantastic people. They got the ham and red eye gravy and our pancakes, which are absolutely to die for.
Yeah.
And yeah, we got to hang out with Guy for a while, which was really
Oh,
cool.
that's cool. I hope you saved it. You got it saved somewhere? Did you record it? Oh, there you go. That's awesome. So Jeopardy was a recent thing. I just was scrolling through my Facebook feed, and it came up on Buffalo News.
Yeah, we were. I was sitting in the office last night, and somebody from WBFO tweeted at me saying, "Hey, you guys are on Jeopardy," and then sent me the link and everything. And we were honored, honestly. Jeopardy's huge, and we love that they even mentioned us.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's nice, really nice. They did that. You must be pretty well known to be able to do that.
We try. We definitely try.
Yeah, well, you've been in business that long, you know. You do catering too, right?
Yes, we do. Again, as I said, we just redid our upstairs banquet facility, which we have parties coming in and out all the time.
Okay.
We do weddings, funerals, baptisms, whatever. Doesn't matter. We'll do it all.
In store. Oh, you got any Valentine specials or anything like that planned for tomorrow? It's tomorrow already, yeah.
Yes, it is. We have the lamb lollipops that Katrina mentioned earlier. We're also running, which we didn't show them yet, which is our beef burgundy, which is absolutely to die for. And then the vegan lasagna. We have a nice lobster mac and cheese coming, and we have prosciutto pizza, which is fantastic.
That sounds really good. She mentioned them lamb lollipops. What does it look like? I'm trying to picture what it is.
It's a little bone with a big piece of lamb on the end. It's small, easy. You can eat either a whole rack. We're gonna offer a whole rack, or just the lollipops, which is like 2 or 3.
Yeah, okay, I got it. So, what's really popular there? What you mentioned a couple things there. What's your go-to thing that you're known for there?
Well, our go-to things I would definitely say is almost all of our food. Like we have a nice wood-burning pizza oven that's cranking all the time. We make our own burger mix here. We have a butcher in the basement of the diner, and then all of our vegan food. Our vegan food is fantastic. No one really in the area does it like how we do it. And my mom is the one who came up with the entire menu for us, and she's done an amazing job.
Yeah, she mentioned a lot of vegan stuff too. Vegan, I should say.
A
Options.
ton.
Yeah, that's very good. That's popular. People do look for that.
Of course.
Any special drink specials for the Valentine's Day? Anything that you got going with that, or just the
Drink
normal drink?
specials, I know that I believe we were gonna put those up tomorrow. I'm not sure. We're deciding between a couple different options, but I think we definitely will.
Do you have a house specialty drink or anything?
House special.
Yeah,
drink,
you know what I
I'd
mean.
have to recommend the Steer Old Fashioned.
Yeah.
Definitely
Okay.
a take on a whiskey Old Fashioned.
Nothing. Yeah. What's different about it? Anything?
We used barrel aged tequila, usually like an ultra anejo.
Oh.
So it's a little different, but I can't give away all of our secrets.
No, that's true. All right, stop there then. Absolutely. So you've got a cooking class. You actually teach there too, or have a chance to try some cooking skills there?
Yep. So my mother teaches cooking classes upstairs, usually upon request, but she does them probably about once a month. She shows people how to just cook vegan food, make it real nice and simple, and actually taste good. Because a lot of places do vegan food, but they're like, it's not as good as the real stuff. I want a vegan burger. It's not as good. I want this. I want that. We teach you how to do it right.
Yeah. Cool. And you offer that year round? Any special
Year
day?
round, of course.
Yeah. Okay. You got you're on. How do we look you up? You're on.
We're on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, everything.
And you have a web page.
Of course.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, Tucker, I'm not sure if I have anything else to say. You got anything else to add? I'm in Buffalo. Once in a while, I would love to come out and have some. I won't have vegan. I'll have some nice steer, but I would really like that. Sure.
Please stop in. We'd love to have you.
Absolutely. I thank you. You put Katrina back on, and unless you got anything else to add. No, that sounds good.
Either the steer and either the Lake Effect Diner.
Yeah,
That's all I gotta
absolutely.
add.
Yeah, absolutely, Tucker. Thank you very much.
Of course. Here's Trina.
So I'm going to ask them a couple more, give you a rundown. If you want to cut into a song break for like 3 minutes.
Okay, sounds great.
Okay. Hey, it's Katrina, and you are listening to Upstate Eats. We are in Rochester Free Radio, 106.3, rochesterfreeradio.com. And we are on every Thursday from 8 o'clock till 9. We bring you the best restaurants from all over Rochester, Syracuse, Buffalo, sometimes Florida, Costa Rica, different spots. We're going to call Marcelli, who is one of my first co-hosts, and ask her about some of the places that she's been eating in Phoenix since she moved down there, and check out some stuff. So we split the show so he can talk about his other business, which is the Lake Effect Diner, which has been there so long that my dad actually was going there when he was in college at UB. So that's pretty cool. So we're going to return you to Tucker so he can explain more about the Lake Effect Diner.
Hi, Tucker.
Yep.
You there? Okay, cool. Yeah, we got a whole nother place to talk about.
Yeah, a whole other place.
Yeah. So, yeah, what are your hours there first? We mentioned you.
Hours at the Lake Effect Diner are 7 a.m. to 10 p.m.
Okay, well, that's a good stretch of the day. You serve breakfast, lunch, dinner, everything?
Yep, breakfast, lunch, dinner, all day, every day. If you want a meatloaf dinner or a steak dinner at 7 in the morning or eggs at 9:59, we can do it for you.
Cool. So, what do you have there to offer that makes it such a popular place to be in business for so long?
So we take old diner classics, like eggs, sausage, bacon, and toast, corned beef hash, chipped beef on toast, stuff like that, and we just amp it up a little bit. Add a little flair to it, make it exciting.
Nothing like an old diner or the old established diners. We have them in Rochester. They are the best, absolutely.
We actually shipped ours in from Philadelphia. It used to be it was a diner back then. It was called the Starlight Diner. No, not the Starlight Diner. That's a chain. I don't remember the name of the diner actually, and then it turned to a Chinese restaurant, and then it came into our possession.
So is it one of those dome trailer looking ones, or is it just a regular building? Because in Rochester we had a bunch of them that were like the chrome dome buildings that were diners.
It's not like a dome on it, but
Yeah.
it's all chrome, classic, old
Yeah,
school looking.
those are
they got a nice
awesome.
neon sign right out front.
Yeah, those are awesome. So it's called Lake Effect. You must get a lot of snow there. Is that what?
A ton of snow.
Yeah, that's cool. So you must get people of all ages going there. A lot of elderly people love the diners because it can be a value too. You know, they go there rather than a regular restaurant.
Of course, yeah, we get people from all over the world. Honestly, being so close to the university, we get a ton of students in. After a long night out, like Saturday and Sunday mornings. And then, if you look out there on any given day, you see people taking pictures in front of it because people travel pretty far to check us out and see what's going on.
Imagine so. So, do you share a kitchen with it, or two separate kitchens? Or it's probably
Nope,
two separate kitchens.
Yeah, but the Sphere is right across the parking lot.
Oh,
of the Lake
yeah.
Effect Diner.
Yeah, so it's not attached. Yeah, that would be tough.
No, and the
That
diner
would be
has
tough.
a full service bakery and a full service butcher in it too.
Yeah,
which
you know
is
what I
awesome.
like about the diners is when you used to go in, they'd have the glass case with like the cakes and stuff. Like you could see them there and know that that's what you could order. I don't know if you have anything. This is one of the best things I liked
Yeah,
about
we
it.
used to have that. We switched it out a little bit now. We kind of keep our homemade bread on display. So
Yeah?
if you want to take it home,
Oh,
with
that's
you
awesome.
Or something
Yeah.
like that.
Nothing like
we're
fresh
all
bread.
about it.
So I'm trying to think of something else that we could touch with it. Your hours.
I mean, we also do a ton of vegan stuff over there. We
Oh,
do
really?
more of a vegan flair for breakfast entrees.
Well,
Again, trying to cater to everybody. No one should be excluded when
Right.
they're eating, especially with dietary restrictions.
oh yeah,
An
absolutely.
all welcoming
And-
environment.
And actually, a lot of those kids are probably, besides some of you must get your pizza people, but you also probably have healthy people that are there, the students and stuff, because they can
Of course,
really
yeah,
be into
we get
that.
a lot of international students. A lot of people
Oh,
can't
yeah.
eat beef or pork or something like that, so they really look for us. They come to us to give them something a nice substitute.
Yeah. So are you on social media with them too?
Yes,
with
we are.
Yeah, cool. So about all the same ones. You got a Facebook page with a menu on it and stuff like that. It would be,
Of course.
yeah, cool. Don't know if there's anything else I need to know. Is there anything you would like to share with it, or something?
Nothing. Just
No-
come meet with us.
Yeah, absolutely. Unless Katrina's got anything else to add, I can't think of anything else that.
I don't think
Unless
so,
you want to
but I'll
talk
enter the
about.
phone real quick.
Yeah.
Okay, I think that kind of sums it up for this new venture. And then I'm going to post and send you the pictures for Upstate Eats. And we'll have them up there shortly, a copy of the menu and some pictures we took at both locations.
Well, that's going to be the goal. We'll get that out there soon.
Yeah, it thinks we won't have the full pictures of like the patio and stuff. We have some, but because of the snow,
Well,
it's not quite the same view.
We'll check the
So,
website out. Maybe we can
remember, you can go to Steer for catering needs. Amazing food. They have all different. It's a very active bar of all different ages. It's not like it was back in the day of just kind of kids. And I don't even want to date myself, but I probably, because I was underage, was before they technically owned it. So it was pretty wild back then. But like I said, Lake Effect's been there a long time. My dad always liked to know after I mentioned them being on the show, he's like, "Oh, I got to go back and eat there sometime." And it's like a whole bunch of unique little shops and stuff. Most of the bars got closed down that were around here for underage drinking.
Yeah.
Because it was by South Campus and all these frat houses.
Right.
There's
That's
like
got to.
two right behind them.
That's
so,
got to help them.
All the sorority girls and everything.
Yeah. Nothing wrong with sorority
But
girls now.
everyone, don't forget to add us on Facebook, to like us on Instagram, to check out our YouTube and subscribe to it, because we're always adding on new shows with all different entrepreneurs, business owners, shops, everything. So
Yep.
if you're interested in being on our show, hit us up on Upstate Eats on Facebook. It's the easiest way to get to us. And we respond pretty quickly to it. And then we can come in with photographers, take pictures,
We want to work towards actually getting more filming for the YouTube channel and just bringing in like actually a videographer,
Yeah.
and getting it up there, and working towards people want to start putting it on TV. But then there's just so much going on in my life, and I was so busy that I kind of got distracted. So
Yeah.
I'm also looking for a co-host, like a good foodie or something, or a chef who has Thursday nights off and can help me.
Yeah. Yeah, we
Yeah, 'cause
definitely.
sometimes I'm busy, so it's hard. So
We actually.
51 years at this year they're celebrating. That's a
Yeah.
long time.
Well, that's a long, long time. It just proves what a great place it is to go visit. That's all.
Yeah, and it's like probably always going to be here because location, this beautiful place, and one of the better restaurants in the area.
Absolutely. Well, I'm
Yeah.
sure you enjoyed your dinner. Nice having you. Nice to have you in town, but it's great to hear you, and we'll talk to you soon. Okay, Katrina?
Yes, sounds good.
All right,
Thank
bye.
you, everyone.